Gary V, obviously, when it comes to his business mind, he has an astute business mind. When it comes to content, he's done an outstanding job of building himself from basically being a normal entrepreneur to now he's an influencer to now he's a part of pretty much all the cultures. But I feel like he's a flat out culture vulture. He uses black people for clicks and for views, and I don't know how much he's putting his money behind us and investing in us. But like Ian just said, Gary V is absolutely kicking my ass when it comes to content. That man's putting out 60, 70, 80, 100 people a day.
And but even before he had a team, he did it for himself. So the thing I can say is, okay, is he and Lyor more of a vulture, or black CEOs of music companies that don't treat their artists right?
I think they're in the exact same fold. I think
it's because nobody want to say that.
Yeah. And like I look at black CEOs and those that just, and I posted a video with Waka talking about that. Like they're the one, we can understand them a little bit better because like you said, they might have came from East Chicago. They might have came from like Nap. And when you work your way up and you were the kid that got teased and you had to dodge the drug dealers, then you got to college and you walked onto campus and you didn't know if you fit in and you finally graduated and you got that internship. You had to learn office politics. Then you finally got offered a job and then you rose to the top, and they're so scared of going back to that they don't want to ruffle feathers to lose that $600,000 a year salary. So I can understand their logic. They some hoe ass niggas, but I can understand it. With Gary V and with Lyor, y'all had options. So why y'all over here dancing with us?
Okay, but the truth is, okay, let's take Lyor, right? But if Dame did business with a vulture, and you know he a vulture, don't that make you a vulture? And I love Dame. But don't that make you a vulture too? Because like I can't say, Dorian, man, you're a vulture and I take your checks.
Yeah, I mean but as black people, we're all vultures because we don't have no resources. So especially at that time, when it went to get the financing, went to get, like, where was Rocafella going to get the money? It was going to have to be from a white dude that's probably a vulture or racist. Like, because now I made this comment. This is the first generation of ultra black wealthy. There's no such thing as black old money.
That's true.
And African American old money. So the Carters, the Harts, the Young, the Jameses, the Durants, if you don't have kids, like they are going to the Kardashians. And I'll just stop there. But like they are going to be second, third generation black money. So if you need VC funding from a black man, a black woman, a black family, there's going to be billionaire black families. Damon and Jay didn't have that option. Now, like you just said, so I guess they are a vulture, but so are we. You know what I mean? If you look at it like that, like I worked for GCU before I became a full-time entrepreneur. Yeah. I don't like college, but they were paying me $70,000 a year, and I was taking time and pumping it into Group 82. I was taking their money. You know what I mean? So I feel like when you're black, that's just the options that we have, which is bullshit, but which is why what you're doing is fucking like God's plan.
I mean, but it's the hardest with us because, like, and I tell everybody, because growing up in the environment, I can say it. It's like people think investing a scam, but when it was time to go get work and get packs, that was like no second thought about that. And I'm like, I get it's comfortable and like because you can see it, but it's like I shouldn't have to convince you that Apple is a good company. Like Apple been a good company since the mid-90s. Microsoft's been good since like most of us grew up on Microsoft if you're 30 or 35. Like there's certain staples that are good that have been good for like and lasted the test of time. So that's why it's like, and if we can get more of us, and I love the buy back the block movement, that picked up steam. Yes. Great. It's like we gotta, and I always tell people all the time, like it's not real estate or investing, it's both. Because if you have a money machine, like if you look at Warren Buffett owns a bunch of stocks and a bunch of commercial properties and a bunch of residential properties and businesses. Like it's not one or the other, it's usually both. You have to put them all together and be able to monetize it. So